dozens of wrecks as well across our area, and that freezing rain could make that even worse.
Exactly. Let's check in now with our field crew. Sam Clementi out in Clarksville. Sam, we're told that you're at a crash site on Trenton Road. How's the backup looking?
Yeah, Megan, this is actually one of the listed trouble sites, one of about 5 that Clarksville police sent out yesterday ahead of the storm, saying Trenton Road between Spring Creek Court, which is just to my left here, is an area they know notoriously this street will have issues. And we literally, right before we went on with you, as Jerry pans it around slowly, we watched as there was a backup congestion, which you can still see there, but that Jeep to the left was off to the right side, and a car was being pulled up by another car because it had died on the hill, and that car that was being pulled smacked into that white Jeep that's now pulled over to the side. That front left axle completely shot. That guy got out of the car, understandably upset. He's okay, but he's upset. He kind of walked away, stormed off, really. But that gentleman in that Jeep and all these, that Jeep right there turning around, those are members of the Clarksville Jeep crew. You can see it on the dash right there. We've done stories about these guys. They come out in these storms in their Jeeps that are meant for these conditions, these type of roads, and they help people get off the roads if they get stuck. Trenton Road, notoriously a place where people get stuck. We've watched it firsthand in the past 10 minutes, pulling up to what has just been chaos, if I'm being honest. And ironic and unfortunate that someone who was here to try and help, the Jeep crew guy, is the one that is now off to the side, can't go anywhere because his car is kaput for the rest of the snowstorm, most likely. I don't know where the gentleman went, but if you are out in Clarksville, this is an area you just simply, and that guy almost fell right as we were showing him, simply don't come down this way. It's not safe. We're a little concerned about leaving ourselves. The road's not clear or really safe to drive on, even though they're trying to get through. There's a snowplow down there trying to get through, but it's backed up. All that to say, if you're in the area, avoid Trenton Road because we're watching accidents in real time. I'll throw it back to you.
Yeah, Sam, and how about some of the emergency response? Of course, we're glad that there's civilians stepping in to help with the crash, but have you seen TDOT, THP, Clarksville Police out able to assist with these crashes, or, is it a pretty slow roll as they're able to get to those people?
Yeah, I believe yes to that first part, Megan, where you said it's a slow roll. It's tough for them to get here. I do believe there was Clarksville police up here, up the street. We just saw them. I swear of it. He might have pulled off into this church parking lot where a lot of the cars are now getting off so they don't go down this road. So I believe there was Clarksville police. There is the plow down there. I'm not sure who they're affiliated with, but beyond the Jeep, you can see him. But he can't go anywhere. He can't do his job because all of this has now congested and backed up and packed together on this slippery road that is just way too dangerous to be on unless you're a member of the Jeep crew. But even then, they can get hit as well. So stay inside, and we're going to keep trying to move up and down as safe as we can to tell you what's going on.
Yeah, Sam, thank you. I hope you have a safe time getting out of there. Sam Clementi live in Montgomery County this morning.